From the creator of Kamisama Kiss comes a new romantic comedy shoujo that turns your typical vampire story on its head. When a vampire who is obsessed with an anime character moves to Japan to live her full fangirl dreams, she has no idea what's in store for her. She's too busy wanting to attend the limited cafes and collect acrylic stands to do the typical vampire bidding. When she teams up with her neighbor for the sole purpose of acquiring more merch, she has no idea she has basically attached herself to a vampire magnet. Welcome back to The Wonder of Anime. I'm Lisa, and I am so excited for this video because if you have been online, it has been so hard to ignore the buzz about this new shoujo manga. Some of the older anime fans, some of the older manga fans who lived during the Kamisama Kiss era are literally just screaming, crying, throwing up because we are so excited that we finally have a new manga from the same mangaka. I want to give a big thank you to NetGalley and Viz for allowing me an early access copy of the story so that I can read and share it with you guys. So let's get into it. Otaku Vampire's Love Bite began serialization in Hina to Yume in November of 2022. It is currently ongoing and it has 6 volumes out in Japan, and Viz licensed it in English last year, and there are currently 2 volumes available with the 3rd available for pre-order. And it comes out on April 1st. In Otaku Vampire's Love Bite, Hina is a vampire who is obsessed with an anime character named Mao, and she loves him so much that she decides to move to Japan so that she can participate in otaku fangirl culture. She is there to live her best life, get merch, attend the limited edition cafes, and I can't blame her because I too want to move to Japan to access all the limited cafes and merch and all that stuff. She ends up crossing paths with her neighbor Kyuta, and she ends up roping him in to attend these otaku activities with her because being a vampire, she does not eat real food, and judging that a lot of these events are at cafes and require you to eat the food in order to get a chance at the merch, she's gonna need some help. Immediately, I was charmed with this story because it is a vampire story. And if you guys have been here for a while, if you read my blog, I am very partial to vampire stories. Once again, I did have a period of time where I was like, ugh, no, vampires. I blame Twilight for that. But I am back. I'm in it, and I'm actually very excited that this story is a different perspective of a vampire. Oftentimes, vampires are human girls and vampire men, and this flips that with the main character being a female vampire and the potential love interest is a human. And not only that, she is not your typical vampire, which is another thing that I love. Hina is completely whimsical, and I knew that going into it because this is from Julietta Suzuki, the mangaka, and she just has a way of writing these whimsical, powerful characters that is so enjoyable and takes you away from what you typically would expect. Hina is so relatable because she's just a fangirl. She doesn't care about drinking human blood. She doesn't care about hunting people. She drinks blood out of bags because it's convenient. All she wants is her acrylic standees, her buttons, her Ita bag, and she just wants to live in otaku bliss. And it is just so refreshing to see that. But something else that the story kind of gives in a little bit, but we haven't seen a lot of details of this yet in the first volume, is that Hina's also kind of a powerful big deal vampire. We just don't know to what extent yet. Of course, this is a shoujo romantic comedy, so you already know that I am rooting for Hina and her neighbor Kyuta, who seems drawn to her, but he's thinking more of it like, ugh, I can't let this girl just go crazy with this otaku stuff and do dangerous stuff by herself, not realizing that maybe there is an attraction there. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it for people who aren't realizing that they're falling for each other. And I cannot wait to see like what they get into, what the chemistry is going to build up between them. And he kind of looks like her favorite character from the anime. So I think that is a really good like hint that, okay, like there's something that's going to be happening between them. But aside from the potential romance with the two of them, they're just so cute. And there's just a lot that there's potential for. And I am excited to see where this is going to go. If you have been just looking for something that is new and refreshing, but gives you those 2000s shoujo feels like Kamisama Kiss and Pre-Tier, I think this is the perfect story for you to get into, especially because it is just getting started here in the US. So we're going to be building up this fandom brick by brick together. And I love that feeling. I love kind of the feeling of like getting in on something early and something new. Some of the previous shoujo that I've been covering, like Red River and Colette Decides to Die, are like fan favorites but haven't officially been translated. So this is brand new, coming to us relatively quickly. And I'm excited to dive in. I'm excited to build the fan club. Call me. I'm present to have these conversations. But anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this video review of Otaku Vampires Love Bite. If you are reading this, if you are following along, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts? What are you looking forward to? And if you have other new shoujo recommendations, leave them in the comments. I have a lot that are on my checkout list or that I already have and I haven't read or dived into yet. So I'm excited to know what you guys are reading and what I can talk about next. But as always, thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.